Yeah, it's interesting, Roger. For the last year, when we'd have our chit chat, it felt like Bill Murray, like in Groundhog Day.
It
Remember, it was
did.
kind of like, conservatives 10 points up, 15 points up. And fast forward now, and when you look at the changes over the last 4 weeks, it's basically a whole new world. The Conservative Party still ahead, so they've got an 8-point advantage over the Liberals, which is still an excellent advantage. They're at 38%, but check it out, they're down almost 9 percentage points. The Liberals at 30, up almost 11, like 10 to 11 points. NDP at 16, Bloc at 8, Green Party at 5 or thereabouts, People's Party at 2. So, last 4 weeks, and this shift, Roger, has been directly from the Conservatives to the Liberals, which explains how the Conservative advantage has so dramatically changed. And the Liberals regaining support that they used to have among women, they're regaining support in the province of Quebec, which is critical to them. And yeah, basically a game changer.
It's an interesting dynamics and then factor in what's happening south of the border. And everybody's talking about government. They're not talking about opposition that much right now. So it makes for a March. We could see an interesting March, eh?
Yeah, well, are we going to call it March Madness, I guess?
I think
for
we've
politics?
called the last few months madness. February madness, January madness.
Yeah, but Roger, the other thing, I think the other thing we're going to have to start to watch and monitor is what will happen to NDP support, because now the Liberals are at 30, NDP at 16, which means the Liberals are the main contender to challenge the Conservatives. Before it was a bit of a toss-up between the Liberals and the NDP. So will some of those NDP voters strategically vote Liberal? Could make it even closer in the coming weeks.
And make it complicated. Okay, let's talk about the key issues for Canadians. What's happened over the last 4 weeks?
Wow, the big change, Trump. And, on this question that we ask every week, Canadians can say whatever they want in terms of what they're worried about. Jobs in the economy is still number one at 19. But, check out the percentage that say Trump, right now it's around, 10 percentage points or thereabouts. It was 1.5% last time, right? Wow. So, yeah, so which means this has been the big change. Inflation's still up there, health there. But the key takeaway here is that focus on Donald Trump and the United States, the really big change. I think this is one of the contributing things. So now people are looking at, the different political things on the menu, right? The Conservatives, the Liberals, New Democrats, all that kind of stuff. And they're not thinking about who they like and who they dislike, who they might want to kind of politically spank or be upset about, what they've done. It's all about who might be able to manage the relationship with, with Donald Trump. So I think it's a bit of, so it's a new world, because Trump, tariffs, the threat of tariffs on aluminum and steel, basically a big game changer. Canadians are really, really worried about that and focused on what all of the politicians are saying about Donald Trump and tariffs.
All right. Nick, thank you as always, sir, for breaking them down, the numbers.
Take it easy.
Nik Nanos is the founder and chief data scientist at Nanos Research.